Fire is one of the most important ingredients needed for domestic usage in the kitchen. It is a critical requirement in the preparation of food, be it through the stove, gas cooker, firewoods. Nothing can be achieved, and food, which happens to be the most important basic needs of man, will never be ready without it. Despite the essentiality of fire in getting food ready, it is also a destructive agent that can render goods and property useless and turn them to ashes within a twinkle of an eye, if left unattended to. It is also an undebatable fact that no one gets careless with fire and live to tell the story. Now that the dry season is fast approaching, fire outbreak constitutes one of the common calamities at this period of the year. This is as a result of the harmattan, which is associated with dryness and wind, as the harmattan haze with extremely dry dust wind blows from the Sahara towards the western coast of Africa, and wind makes it easy for fire to spread at slight ignition. Mrs. Lillian Tokode is the Public Relations Officer of the Federal Fire Service in Oshogbo. She explains more.
So at this season, everywhere is dry. Little drop of fire escalates. And that is why we go out to give safety talks to people, prevention talk on what to do, the do's and don'ts, on what to do in their various homes, offices, workplace. And that's why we have this IE unit. Before the approaching of harmattan like this, they go out to give prevention tips to the society. But at this time that harmattan is approaching, we give safety tips. Electrical gadgets should always be switched off because that is the major causes of fire outbreak.
Fire outbreak is caused by several factors, which could be either natural or human activities. In this part of the world, majority of fire incidents were found to have been as a result of human activities, as identified by Mrs. Tokode, to include bush burning, burning of refuse close to buildings, electric surges, indiscriminate storage of petrol, careless disposal of cigarette stubs, illegal electricity connection, among others. Statistical reports from the Federal Fire Service indicate that between 2020 and 2021, a total of 4,541 calls were made to the agency nationwide, and 378 rescue emergencies were recorded. Recently, in Oshogbo, the Osun State capital, 2 buildings gathered fire in Aliko, the area of the state, and destroyed goods and property worth several millions of naira. The fire outbreak was alleged to have been caused by an electric spark at the wee hours of the day. Similarly, another fire outbreak gutted some parts of the popular herbs and traditional materials market in Ojoba along Ebokun Road. The cause of the outbreak could not be ascertained, as the 9 shops that were affected by the inferno were not connected to any source of electricity. The victims cried out to the government for help.
After 1 to 2, she called me. So immediately I reached there, I see the fire. And since that time, we still did the up till now. And their fire service really tried. Make government help us, so the building don't spoil, all their markets don't spoil. So if there is any assistance with government will for them, because everything don't finish.
So then the people called me at midnight this morning. Exactly, let's say 3 o'clock. They said our shop is on fire. It's ablaze. So I say, wow, how come?
These separate incidents have rendered people homeless and destroyed their source of livelihood. Governor Adegboyega Oyetola thereafter sent a powerful delegation from the members of the State Executive Council who visited the victims of the fire incident and sympathized with them, promising them relief. Secretary to the State Government, Prince Wole Oyebamiji, led the delegation.
Marketers on this huge loss, particularly the Yaloja, Mama Osilatu Kasali. Mr. Governor has expressed his deep condolences.
The Public Relations Officer of the Federal Fire Service, Mrs. Tokode, spoke on the need for everyone to be safety conscious by ensuring that electrical appliances are switched off at home and offices when no one is around, paying close attention while cooking in the kitchen, avoid burning of refuse close to buildings, ensure that there are fire extinguishers at home, in the cars and offices. Gas cylinders should be put outside and changed immediately leakage is detected, among other safety tips.
We tell people, we educate people, we enlighten them when they are going out, they should always put off their electrical gadgets in their workplace and homes. And also, there should be this burning bush of a thing when you are burning the bush in your environment, or you are burning the waste products in your homes or workplace. It should be there. It shouldn't be unattended to, because from there it can engulf to another building. You know, during a harmattan like this, wind blows a lot, so it can blow fire from where you are burning the bush to another building. That can be another cause of fire, and those are the tips we give out to people.
She also advised that in the course of an outbreak, safety of life should come first, adding that property could be replaced later in life, but life, when lost, is irreplaceable. Oluchi Amuda for Dateline.